Yeah, no, we understand that it needs to be better. I think we're going to try to take as many positives as we can from it, just because we've been in a tough run of games where we haven't gotten results. So I think we're going to take the positives from it. And I think, look, it wasn't the prettiest of games, but we showed togetherness to come back. And that's always important, and I think that's a very big thing that we could take going into this game on Wednesday. Quick turnaround, so it's just another opportunity to bounce back, and we're excited for it.
What does it do for confidence for you guys? Because obviously you guys have, a lot of other players have said golpeado, like they've been hurting
Hmm.
since the Vancouver elimination. What does this do for your guys' confidence?
Yeah, I mean, we want to bounce back, and the truth is we haven't really bounced back from that Vancouver game, and we've had games where we just have not been to the standard that we bring ourselves. And yeah, this game on Wednesday is an opportunity to get back to that standard. Going into the Club World Cup, going into Columbus on the weekend, we want to have a win and have a good positive feeling.
How do you feel playing in your original position with Jordi Alba like a midfielder, for example?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I just play wherever the coach wants me to play. Do my best for the team, and whatever's needed, I'm gonna do it.
Has it been left back or has it been left center back? You kind of taking up central positions at times. Sometimes you're out wide. I mean, what is the tactical movement lately?
Yeah, sometimes, when there's different formations from other teams, sometimes there's opportunity to present ourselves to, play with the back three and kind of go wider. Play with the back four, stay more narrow, depending on how they press and how they build. So, we just review. We do a lot of studying on the opposition, and whatever it presents.
How does having a midweek game change things in terms of training or how you prepare as opposed to having just one game every weekend?
Yeah, lots of recovery, especially after the travel and stuff. But no, it's a good opportunity, like I said earlier, to bounce back after a positive but disappointing draw. Um, and yeah, I mean, I'm never gonna complain about playing more games. We love it.
When you guys analyze, when you guys talk as a team, especially the back line, what do you guys take away, or what do you guys figure out about that first goal you guys gave up in Philadelphia on the corner kick, where they catch you guys snapping? What was the breakdown there? What did you guys not do to try to do better?
I'll wait for that.
Yeah.
I know it's
Thinking
been
about it was
going
fun.
for years. The planes. Um, no, I think it's just a lapse of concentration, and I honestly think that's been a problem throughout the whole year. Um, because we really work hard. I feel like the defense has improved so much this year, but in this last month and a half, we've been conceding a lot. It's the truth, and I think it's just lapses of concentration. I think if you look at the Philly game, they did have opportunities, but I feel like we did defend really well. Um, I just think it's lapse of concentration, honestly, and it's the whole team. We all have to take accountability about it, and we got to understand that. Look, it's a 90-minute game. It's not an 88-minute game. It's not an 87-minute game. It's a 90-plus minute game that every single play we have to be dialed in, focused. We have to be communicating more. We've already done meetings and film on it, saying that we gotta, that there's a moment here that we gotta still be on our toes. The game can't, take a break. You understand?
No, the fans, a lot of the fans immediately they blame your coach for the team's troubles. Mascherano out, Mascherano out. I'm sure you're on social media, you see it. Can you just talk about, what kind of job do you think he's doing? Do you think the criticism is fair, unfair? Do you understand it?
No, I think the criticism's unfair. I think everyone's just gonna blame the coach or look at the coach, first, and it's understandable, of course, especially when you're not getting results. But I think players have to take accountability first. He's not on the field. We're on the field, and we take accountability. I think that it's a difficult time. We've also played more games than probably any other MLS team besides Vancouver this year. So there's a lot of games, and there's times where we're gonna be in bad form. It's normal. This happens all around the world. Teams get in bad form. Us players has to take accountability to get out of that bad form. And he's been helping us. He's been really guiding us, trying, pushing hard, and we've all been. And Wednesday's an opportunity to get out of that bad form.
No, you start really strong on the defensive side this season, but you concede 23 goals in the last 8 games. What do you think is the main problem?
Yeah, I think, like I said earlier, lapse of concentration. I don't think. I think sometimes we lack it. We just you know lose focus a bit, and I think the defense this year has improved. We've been more physical. We've been smarter in the way that we defend, and I just think that we need to be focused the full 90 minutes of the game and concentrated.
Why would a player not be focused 90 minutes at this point? Because we've been hearing this now for a long time. Lapse of concentration, lapse of concentration. So if you guys know that message going in, we have to be concentrated every second, every corner kick, why would there still be lapses in concentration? That's what you guys get paid to do, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a 90-minute game. It's difficult. The team's battling back and forth, and I mean this stuff happens. It happens in every level. I mean, you say that it was all last year and years ago before, but that's not the truth. The truth is, in this bad form, and if you look at some of the goals that we concede, it's lapse of concentration. It's the reality. I think if you look back at last year and years before, when you're saying that it was lapse of concentration, it wasn't. I think it's totally different than that.
Do you chalk it up to that, we talked about being golpeado, that confidence levels where maybe your mind wanders to we're in this bad run and your mind just switches off for the second, or where does the mind go when these lapses of concentration? I know it's a tough question to ask because everybody's different, but I think collectively, is it about confidence, or where does the mind wander off to when you guys are having these lapses?
I don't think it doesn't wander off anywhere. I mean, it's we're in the game. We're in the 90-minute game where sometimes we just lose focus. Sometimes one player is marking one player and their full attention's on the one player, and there's another player running in behind. It's stuff like that, examples like that. It's not like we're just wandering off in the game. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that sometimes we're just not putting 100% focus in what we're being told to do.
How big of a week is? I mean, you've got these two games now, and then there's the big break for the Club World Cup and all that. You just talked about the importance of Montreal, followed by the crew. Just what a big week this is for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, to get these two results, to get 2 wins this week going into the Club World Cup will give us a big boost of confidence and help, and that's much needed going into the Club World Cup.
How have you felt continuously playing center back? How's that transition been? You got to be much more comfortable now than when you first started there.
Yeah, it feels good. Happy to be playing, but just want to get results.
Jordi, I'm sorry, Javier said the other day, Javier Mascherano, that you are, I think he used the word incredible. The kid is incredible, that you play all different positions, that you're so versatile. Can you just talk about your personal evolution as a player? You've had 3 different coaches, and all of them seem to rely on you a lot and have a lot of respect for you.
Yeah, just keep working hard. I thank all the coaches that I've had in my career. But yeah, just keep going. I'm never gonna be satisfied where I'm at.
Thank you, Noah.
Thank you so much.